make sure our compensation structures support that. So challenging, but also really interesting. I loved that part of the work. And I think why I ultimately kind of wanted to leave doing that in-house and in consulting and instead support individuals is I did want to, use my skill set for something that I was a little bit more passionate about. I did find, I would see a lot of executives coming into companies who were women and they weren't always negotiating or maybe leaving money on the table and didn't know certain things that you can just negotiate for, like sign-on bonuses or equity compensation structures. And I really kind of wanted to use that skill set that I had to support individual women, which was how I ultimately ended up leaving Lululemon and starting the Thoughtful Co with my co-founder.
And so how often did you see women not asking for more, not negotiating at all when you were in that situation?
I would say a lot. And it's anecdotal for sure. I just worked at a few different companies and definitely saw just differences also in what was being negotiated, things like severance or stock options, pieces like that. Sometimes it was more those complex items that women weren't negotiating for. And I wondered, was it almost like a knowledge gap? Like, someone has told this person to negotiate for something and this other person just doesn't know that they can negotiate for that. So that was another impetus for me starting the Thoughtful Co is just filling that knowledge gap. Like, hey, these are all the different things that you can think about negotiating. Yes,